this workshop and I was gonna try something new. I was just gonna give it a title, How to Make It in America. Man, sheesh. I mean, of all the titles that I came up with, I mean, recently in the past few weeks, I've been focusing, or should I say past month, or should I say for the past 3 months, I've been focusing on using very generic keywords like sheesh or I'm cooked. Now, does it work? Absolutely, guys. It works like a clock. You get more subscribers, and of course, you get a lot of folks who will be like, "Oh, damn, this person is cooked." I kind of, I feel the same. So I figured I'd go ahead and create a title, "How to Make It in America." I don't know. I just seen it in a Netflix, and I was like, man, you know what? Let me repeat the same name and see if I could create this live and kind of give you guys the tea for how to make it in America. And and of course, guys, like there's different paths. There's different paths for how to make it in America. And depending on where you're coming from, it could be harder or it could be less harder. Like for me, as a person who came to America, I didn't speak any English when I first came to America. Heck, I remember I was 14 years old in '96. I arrived to America. And I didn't speak any English. And as soon as I arrived to America, immediately, a month and a half later, I started working as a paperboy with my limited skills in English. Surprise, surprise, I became a paperboy. Three times paperboy of the month. I ended up making more sales than any other person in history of that educational of that newspaper company. And that was when I was 14, when I came to America. Now, did I speak English? No, I didn't speak English at all. Zero English. The only word I knew was the word table, and that wasn't even in English. It was in Spanish. It's called mesa. And the first place I was placed into was ESL, English Second Language. Woohoo! And the only people that were on ESL were mostly folks from Hispanic countries, and everybody spoke Spanish. So I kind of had no choice but to, instead of English, learn Spanish. And believe it or not, guys, I speak a little bit of Spanish. Poquito español, hablo poquito español. But the biggest thing that I could tell you guys, it's not necessarily the English that you need in order to succeed. It could be a combination of many different things that you need to succeed. Now, of course, you can't necessarily be selling newspapers or anything like this, like when I was nowadays. But you could still, that skill that I managed to have when I was 14 years old, that skill got carried over further into my older self many years later. And that skill happens to be digital marketing, guys. This is a powerful skill that makes it super easy for you to do something that will allow businesses grow. Now, what is that something? And can you do that if you're in America? And the answer is yes. You could use digital marketing if you are a business owner, or if you are perhaps not a business owner but want to help the business owners. You could make it in America by helping business owners succeed faster. Now, whether it's you helping a brick and mortar business or online business, the bottom line is digital marketing skill is universal. And heck, you don't even need to be in America to use it. You could be across overseas and still helping American businesses. But at the end of the day, guys, if you really want to make it in America, start off with something small. Make sure you get encouragement, accountability, and support. Heck, when I was 14 years old as a paperboy, thank God I had my manager who was like, let me, when you start knocking on those doors in apartment buildings to sell the newspapers, I'm just going to be nearby you, just to make sure that you're not going to get kidnapped or anything like that. Because I was 14 years old and I looked like 10. I'd be knocking on the doors and everybody's hearts would be melting, and I'll be instantly selling those newspapers like hotcakes. Now, everybody have their own elements whether doesn't matter what kind of age you're in. Everybody have their elements. Now, it could be charisma, it could be charm, it could be how much value you bring to another person. Everybody has those elements which you want to unlock. Is those elements? That's what you want to unlock. Our talent agency, Freedom Fusion System, helps different types of people unlock those challenges, unlock those elements, unlock the challenges that you're going through now, and the elements that would be critical for you for your success. Now, keep something in mind, guys. It will take a little bit of time for you to figure out all of those sequences that will help you learn how to make money in America, how to make it in America. But the best place to start, if you're from overseas, is to squabble up with somebody from America and serve their feudal needs, serve the feudal lords, help them grow their feudal kingdom. In the process of doing that, I promise you guys it's going to be smooth sailing. Now, of course, not everybody understands how to pull this off. There's so many neural pathways, so many different ways for you to kind of figure this out. Like, how do you figure out what you're supposed to do, what what connections to create, what skills to execute? And that's exactly what our talent agency, Freedom Fusion System, helps you figure this out. Woohoo! So if you want to learn how, DM the word path on my Insta, and you'll get access to Thread Stack Digital Power Bundle to learn how.